Hi, it's me. So, in bed again. Feel like crap. Hope everyone's doing good. Uh, it's Monday. It's a new start to a new week, which means you guys can do anything you want to with this week. It's open for opportunity and open for advancement in your lives. You just got to tackle it and go with the flow of life. Just doing a follow up on everything that took place for me. My appointment that I have been talking about for since this started was Friday. So this is an update on the appointment. A few things. First and foremost, my hips are really messed up. Surprise to nobody. But they're much worse than I thought they were. I mean, much worse than I thought they were. Quick recap. So these are your hips. I'm pretty sure my left hip. I think my doctor was. My left hip is up here when it should be here. So it's here. So my pelvis is now here when it's supposed to be here, which gives you a nice little area to attach a hip. My ball sockets of my hips are disintegrated. They no longer exist. I am straight bone on bone, and that ball socket bone has been chewed up by osteoarthritis and is no longer there. I hoped to go to an appointment and just them tell me, hey man, February 20 whatever, surgery day. Boom. What happened was a little bit not that. So, I have to think a lot about some stuff. The specialist I went to, KU Med, he's worked on athletes in the area, Royals, Chiefs, KU athletes, etc. He's an elite surgeon here in the KC Metroplex. This guy knows what he does. He's not some schlub that I got off Craigslist or Backpage ads. Is Backpage ads a thing still? We'll get into that story one day about Charles and a guy named Cookie. But he worked on somebody that previously had my skin condition, pyoderma gangrenosum, which never really leaves your body. It just kind of stays. Things get fixed, but it just kind of stays and lurks. That person was a little worse off than me and had wounds that were still existing, which mine are not. Haven't been for roughly 8 months now. But that person died. And the doctor said that if he had told that person to stay in their wheelchair the rest of their life and not trying to walk again and not get a hip replacement, that they probably would have been alive still. Pyoderma is dangerous. It is incredibly dangerous if I get a skin infection again. If I get any infection on my skin, any skin tear, anything that could be what it is. I've already lost a toe, in part because of my body not dealing well with infections anymore because I have pyoderma. I have a constant issue that still persists because of lingering infections, but it's nothing that's like an outside wound, but my body's infected pretty much forever. If I get the surgery, if I get an infection, it could get the implant infected. When the implant's infected, I could have to remove the item from my body again until it gets healed, and then there is no guarantee that that joint will go back in my body or fit accordingly. There's also no guarantee that if the joint gets infected, it starts to do some crazy things to my body. Things that are really bad. One of those consequences could potentially be that my leg would get infected because of the implant. If the implant gets infected, because I'm infected, And then that would cause me to have my leg removed from the hip down. That's not good. Or I could die. Not what I wanted to hear. So, here's where we're at. I need to get some more testing done for my vascular issues in my legs and see if they're still existing and see if they're still good. I need to get a CAT scan on my pelvis to see if it can even attach a bone. Or if something can be attached to my bone or not. Or if there's nothing there. It's very dangerous. If the CAT scan comes back and there's not enough bone, I don't walk ever again. Ball game over. If the CAT scan comes back good and my vascular issues are deemed to be acceptable, we can have more conversations. Per my doctor. Now, he was referred to me by somebody who was referred to me by somebody who was referred to me. They all work in the same hospital system here in the Kansas City area, which I'm sure is like any other major city in the country. They like to keep things in-house. Makes perfect sense to me. From a business standpoint, I completely understand why you want to keep stuff in-house. I really do. So, he's not the only doctor who can do this surgery. I'm sure I could find a doctor who wants to do this surgery. That's not really my issue. I mean, it is, but it's not really my issue. I mean, there are plenty of things I could, But the issue really is I know I have to go forward with this because I don't quit. I never quit a day in my life on purpose. I'm a fighter. I like to fight. I like to succeed. I like to have challenges. There are plenty of things that I have fought for and I intend on trying to fight for, and I'm going to keep fighting for. That's not really a problem for me. The issue becomes if I go through with this, which I intend to do, to at least get the testing done. If I go through with this, I run the risk of the rest of my life being in and out of dumps like this, or in hospitals, getting more surgeries, getting more therapy, getting more antibiotics, getting more wound care. My body can only realistically go through so much. Really not sure what to do. I know I'm going to get the testing done, and I know I'm going to get every opinion I can because I'm an information junkie. If you know anything about me at all, it's I'm an information junkie. I crave information, almost to my detriment. No, not almost, definitely to my detriment. It's tough. It's very tough. I spoke with somebody who I think very, very highly of. And they said, I know you're going to keep fighting. But I want you to know something. Those legs you want to walk on so badly, those feet you want to walk on so badly, those are just vessels to get you from point A to point B and everything in between. She said, if you get to A and B through a wheelchair or through your legs, you're still getting from A to B. She said, the world might not need you walking, but the world needs you. I think it's probably the nicest thing anyone's really ever said to me, or close to it. Way, way, way up there. I still think I'm a mutant retard asshole sometimes, but there is the update. The update is I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. I know I'm going to get all the information I can, and I know I'm going to take all the time I need, and I'm going to make the best decision I can for me and myself. I just never thought I'd have to make this decision. I never thought I'd have to choose never walking again. Interesting. So there's the update for all those who've been asking. I really do appreciate everyone's thoughts and wishes and trying to reach out to me. Feel free to comment on this video if you can, like, share. I'm kind of giving up trying to count people and who all does these things anymore, which is probably what I should have been doing the whole damn time. I'm going to start posting more, even though I've said that, I don't know, for like 6 months, but I'm going to start posting more because I think I need to talk more. So, you guys be good. Talk to you next time. Love you guys.